In the heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships, and that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petit Jean Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petit Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboysChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a trust.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River is offering up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com.
And at Red River, we deliver.
The lack of access to high-speed broadband is more than just being unable to stream content or browse the internet. The adverse effects can be felt across many areas, including education, healthcare, and economic development. While progress has
Nemo Vista and West Side. Starting for Nemo Vista, shortstop, number 18, Caleb Freeman. First base, number 6, Jax Andrews. DH, number 15, Lane Honeycutt. Catcher, number 4, Lane Jones. Second base, number 10, Jude Condre. Left field, number 19, Devin Maxwell. Third base, number 7, Logan Strack. Center field, number 16, Tristan Williams. Pitcher, number 21, Brody Merriman. Number 3, Chance Smith. Number 20, Chris Barker. Number 8, Deanie Dixon. Number 1, Jackson Coon. Number 2, Landon Andrews. Number 5, Nat Palladino. Number 11, Wade Honeycutt. Starting for West Side, shortstop, number 7, Brooks Hip. Catcher, number 23, Keegan Tao. Pitcher, number 52, Jacob Carlton. Left field, number 2, Chandler Smith. Third base, number 4, Ty Hewitt. Center field, number 15, Grayson Enzer. First base, number 12, Bo Hip. DH, number 32, Landon Dodson. Right field, number 11, Dylan Strain. Second base, number 1, Ty Hewitt. Also, number 31, Anthony Antonassi. Number 3, Layden Lindsay. Number 13, Elijah Antonassi. Number 24, Jesse Nell. Number 22, Jacob Jones. Number 17, Ashton Smith. Number 34, David Lankford. Number 6, Branson Biddle. Number 33, Eli Duncan. Kevin McCutcheon, Lucas Carlton, Devin James, Ryan Nichols, Tristan Hewitt, Evan Jurgen, Elijah Strain, and Hunter Hill.
And good afternoon, and welcome to Back to Lake Area Sports, and welcome to Westside High School for the second semifinal matchup between the Nemo Vista Redhawks and the Westside Eagles. As you just heard, there were the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. This is the second time these two teams have met. Westside, the home team on the scoreboard, comes in as the number 1 seed out of Region 2. They're the 1A conference champion, the district runner-up. They lost the first game of the season 12-11, went on to win 20 in a row before losing to 2A conference and district champ Southside B Branch. They lost to North Fork in the district finals, went on to sweep the 1A2 regional three times. That's the three-peat for them. And they've only lost 2 games in the 1A conference this year. They lost to Midland and North Fork. For the Nemo Vista Redhawks, they come in with a record of 13-13 overall on the year. They're 6-2 in the conference or in their league. They're number 2 seed out of Region 3. They are the 1A4 conference runner-up and district runner-up. They meet Midland 1-0 in the regional semifinals to play conference mate Conway St. Joe and lost that one. They've only lost 4 1A games this year. 3 of them, those St. Joe, one of them to this Westside Eagle team. And it was a very close ball game over at Nemo Vista. So we're just moments away from the start of this semifinal game between the Eagles and the Redhawks. The Eagles will have their senior Jacob Carlton on the mound.
Now batting, number 8.
And on the mound for the Redhawks, they will have Brody Merriman. As we get things fired up in this semifinal matchup, the winner of this will take on Taylor next week at UCA in Conway. Here's a square to bunt. Person's upstairs. 0-1-0 now. Taylor was victorious 10-0 a while ago in the first game. So this is the matchup here. And they're swinging through it there. 1-1 now. There's the updated bracket. Nemo Vista knocked off Hampton and Hillcrest to get here. Westside knocked off County Line and Midland to get to this game. 1-1 swung through. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the way, swinging through it there was Freeman for out number 1 there for the Eagles. Brings in number 6, the first baseman, Jax Andrews, excuse me. These are 2 Lake Area sports schools meeting in the semifinals. This is a very cool thing that you get to see these 2 Lake Area sports schools right here on Lake Area Sports compete for their chance to go to UCA. It's not Hot Springs, it's UCA. Here was a 1-0. It's hammered to the left side, and it's going to be fair down the left field line. It'll be a single there for Andrews. Brings in the DH, Lane Honeycutt today. Honeycutt was victorious on the mound yesterday, going 7 innings strong for these Red Hawks. Jacob Carlton comes set up the head. There's a first one in for a strike. 0-1 now here on Honeycutt. One here on Honeycutt. Carlton comes set. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner to second. There's a throw. He dropped the baseball. Oh, my goodness. What a shot there by Keegan Tao. If Brooks Hip could have held on to the baseball, it would have been an out. So it's a 1-1 count here. It's the ball. That was a ball outside. So Andrews will be at second. 1 out. Here's a ball downstairs. 2 balls in, 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike here on Honeycutt. Ball's outside. 3-1 now. Three balls, 1 strike on its way from Carlton to Honeycutt. He swings through it. 3-2 now. Here's a 3-2 on the way. Honeycutt fouls it off to the left side, and it will be redo the 3-2 count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's in downstairs. Ball 4. That's going to bring in Lane Jones. Lane's your starting catcher today. He's your 4-hole hitter for these Red Hawks of Nemo Vista, who are coming off of they didn't make it to the semifinals last year. They made it to the finals the year before and played Taylor, which they lost to Taylor in the finals. As Taylor, that was one of their first state titles of their back-to-back, and now they're on their way. Taylor's on their way for the back-to-back-to-back. And swinging through it there was Jones. 0-2 quickly on Jones. Here's the 0-2 on the way from Carlton. Hit to the left side. Going to be filling the position there was Tao. He'll get Andrews out for out number 2. Well, had to be a fielder's choice there for Honeycutt.
Now batting number 10, Jude Condre.
Lane Jones, and they'll bring in Jude Condre, the starting second baseman. So 2 outs here in the top of the first. First one's in there for a ball. So 1-0 now here on Condre. One O's on its way. Headed to the left side. Shortstop's going to field it. That's going to be hip across the diamond. Other bow hip, and that's going to be the end of the first inning as it'll be a 5-3 or 6-3 putout. We'll go to the bottom half of the first here on Lake Area Sports from the 1A State Baseball Tournament at Westside High School.
Been made to bridge the digital divide. There are those who are dedicated to providing high-speed broadband to the underserved areas of rural America. Petit Jean Electric Cooperative and Petit Jean Fiber provides the services and technical support needed for the implementation of these high-speed broadband networks, which are critical to maintaining economic vitality.
For me, I think this is one of the greatest privileges of my life, is to be a champion for the growth of our nation, to move through this divide and truly all of us connect together and live and exist as a peaceful people that are only seeking prosperity for all.
Visit PetitJeanFiber.com to learn more.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
The state's best baseball and softball teams are back in Conway this summer as the Centennial Bank State Baseball and Softball Championships are live on Arkansas PBS Sports.
That one is lifted to left, and it is gone.
Sends this into center field. It's a walk-off for the Warriors' first state championship.
For a complete schedule and all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
And welcome back here to the 1A State Baseball Tournament at Westside High School. Coming up for the Westside Eagles, we hip towel Carlton. Anybody gets on Smith. Merriman is on the mound for the Redhawks. Here's the first pitch, and it's lined to left to right field. Right fielder goes back and snags it in the air for a fly out. Brings in the starting catcher, Keegan Tao. And their first one to Tao is downstairs, 1-0. Here in the bottom of the first on Tao with one out. Here's a ball hit to the left side. Fielded by the third baseman, but going to be foul. 1-1 now. Tao will dig back in here with a 1-1 count with one out in the first here for the Eagles. Downstairs, 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swinging through it there was Tao for 2-2 now. It was a nasty curveball there from Merriman. Two here on Tao. It's on the way from Merriman, and swinging through it there was Merriman for the strikeout. We're out number 2.
Now batting number.
Carlton will come into the box here. He's a starting pitcher against a starting pitcher here. Merriman against Carlton. Carlton got out of the inning there without allowing any runs on 18 pitches in that first. Now he faces Merriman here for the first time. Here's a ball hit hard. It's going to get through the wickets of the shortstop and go out to the center fielder on a single there for Jacob Carlton. Brings in the
now batting number 2, Chandler Smith.
The left fielder, Chandler Smith. He'll come into the box now with 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the pitch to Smith. It's on the outside corner, 1-0 now. Big lead there by Carlton. He's not going nowhere. Smith swings through it. 1-1 now on Chandler Smith with Carlton at first with that big lead out there. One here to Smith. Big lead out there for Carlton. There goes Carlton. There's the pitch. It's upstairs. And Carlton will steal the base there. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here on Smith. Carlton at second with 2 outs. Ball's outside, but going to be called a strike. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first. Carlton with a big lead out there at second. There goes Carlton. There's the pitch. Hit by the pitch. Carlton will have to go back now. With 2 outs, he'll have to run back to second because it's a dead ball. Brings in Ty Hewitt. He'll be batting here for the first time other than that. Ty Hewitt's a starting third baseman. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs. There's the first one to Hewitt. It's upstairs, called a strike. 0-1 now. Here's the 0-1 to Hewitt. Good lead out there for Carlton. Swinging and fouling it off there was Hewitt. 0-2. Umpire will go out and give the catcher just a little bit of time. As Jones was rattled, his cage was rattled there. Oh-2 here on Hewitt. Good lead for Carlton and Smith. Shortstop comes in from behind there. Here's the pitch. Hewitt hits it to the right side. It's dropping, it's down. Here comes Carlton. He's going to try to score. He will score. Chandler Smith will go up to third, and Hewitt will go to second on the stand-up RBI single there for Hewitt as he scattered in on the move to home to
now batting number 15, Grayson Enzer.
The Eagles strike first here in the first to make it a 1-0 ball game for the Eagles. They're the home team on the scoreboard, and that's going to bring in Grayson Enzer. Enzer will step in here to the box for the first time on the afternoon. First pitch outside, ball one. 1-0 now for Inzer. Nose on its way from Merriman to Inzer. It's downstairs, gets past the catcher. Here comes a runner. He's going to score, making it 2-0. The Eagles here in the bottom of the first. And that'll put, coming in to score there was Chandler Smith. Moving on up to third was Ty Hewitt after he had that RBI single. Standing up RBI single, Merriman comes up with a lot of chalk on him. So he's got to clean himself up before he can get back on the rubber. It's 2-0 here on Grayson Inzer. Two balls, no strikes, 2-0 lead here for the Eagles. Runner at third is Hewitt. In the batter's box is Inzer. 3-0 now on Inzer. Here's a 3-0 to Inzer. Inzer squares the bunt. It gets past the catcher, and it's a walk for Inzer. And coming to score is Hewitt. 3-0 Eagles, and they're going to have Inzer at first with two outs.
Number 12, Bo Hip.
And we're going to have a mound visit from Coach Collar. We'll take it with them. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Over the years, I've talked a lot about the Everett difference, but if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you may not know what that means. It means a different way of treating customers. It means a different approach to service. It means making a difference in the communities we're blessed to serve. The Everett difference isn't just something we talk about, you'll feel it when you're here. We invite you to come discover the difference for yourself at Everett Buick GMC.
And welcome back here. Bottom of the first, 3-0 here as Bo Hip will be at the bat. And there goes Inzer. They're going to get in a pickle now. The back-off move was there by Merriman. They got him in the pickle, as you can see on your screen. Inzer's going to get back easily. And he's going to stay there as Inzer slid in hard and forced the ball to come out. Good move there by Merriman as he tried to get Inzer. Bo Hip in the box. Good lead there by Inzer at first. Hip's ready, so is Merriman. First one's outside. There's a pick back to first. He'll get back easily. Here's the 1-0 here on Hip. Merriman comes set at the numbers. Here's the pitch downstairs. Called a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike now. One ball, 1 strike. Another pick on over there to Inzer. He'll be back easily. Merriman is concentrating on Inzer there. Make sure he doesn't get too far. Already trailing here 3-0 in the first. Eagles all done it with 2 outs. And Merriman will step off. Eagles got it, the first out by Hip with the first pitch. A strike out there by Tao. A single by Carlton. A hit batter by Smith. And a single RBI there by Hewitt. And then 2 pass balls. Score those 3 runs. And Hip swings at that one to make it 1-2. And another check on Inzer there. One ball, 2 strikes here, 2 outs on Bo Hip. Check on Inzer again for Merriman. Merriman comes set at his numbers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on the outside corner. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. Not before the Eagles plate 3. We're going to the top of the second. Stay with us here at Lake Area Sports.
In the heart of rural Arkansas.
And welcome back here to Lake Area Sports from the 1A State Baseball Tournament in Westside. On the campus of the Westside High School, the Eagles of Westside own a 3-0 lead over the Red Hawks of Nemo Vista. On the mound still is Jacob Carlton. Hitting is Devin Maxwell. He swings to the first one for an 0-1. Carlton needed 18 pitches to get through that first inning. Here's a ball rocketed in the middle, up the middle, and it's going to be down there for Maxwell for a single there. It's going to bring up Gabe Duvall. There's a pick off the first. The runner will get back easily. Good lead out there by the runner. Here's a pitch downstairs. He did go. Strike 1. As they were squaring the bunt there, everybody was crashing. Good lead there. Here's another bunt opportunity. It's going to be foul in the box. 0-2 now. Oh, 2 now here on Duvall. He'll have to swing through it. It gets past ball. The batter's going to be out. As the base was occupied, so out number 1. Oh, come on.
Now batting number 7, Logan Strack.
I don't know if y'all noticed that. I had 10 outs on the board. Sorry about that. And Logan Strack will be the batter now. He's a starting third baseman with 1 out with Duvall out there at second for the Red Hawks. First one downstairs, 1-0 now. Now from Carlton inside, hits Strack. And Strack will take his base. Now runners at first and second with 1 out. Brings in the 9-0 hitter, Tristan
now batting
Williams.
number 16, Tristan Williams.
Well, Tristan Williams is playing center field today. Carlton's ready, so is Williams. Here's the bunt upstairs. 1-0. Now on the way. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike, one out here in the second. 3-0 lead here for the Eagles. Bunt again, 1 ball, 2 strikes now, fouled off. One ball, 2 strikes now here on the batter, and it's fouled off. That'll be strike 3. And there's 2 outs now here in the top of the second. It's going to bring out the leadoff batter,
Now
Caleb
batting
Freeman.
number 18, Caleb Freeman.
Freeman struck out in the first. Here's the first one to Freeman. He swings through that one. 0-1 now on Freeman. Here's the 0-1 on its way inside. Hits seam. Bases now will be loaded, and that'll bring in Jax Andrews. Jax singled in the first, but was stranded. Was actually picked off at third on the fielder's choice by Jones. So bases loaded here with 2 outs. First one in there for a strike. Carlton trying to work out of a jam again. He was in the jam in the first inning. Now he's in the jam here in the second for these Eagles who plated 3 in the first. Trying to hold that lead here. In there for strike 2, 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 from Carlton on its way to Andrews. Hit long, deep fly ball to left field. And it's going to be down. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs is going to score. Here's going to be the play at the plate. 3 runs will score on a triple or a double there by Andrews. We are knotted back up at 3. Coming in to score there was Duval.
Batting number 15, Lane Honeycutt.
Drake and as well as Caleb Freeman. 3-3 now here in the top of the second. As the Red Hawks finally busted open here. There goes Andrews. Andrews is going to steal the base easily. 1-0 now here on Lane Honeycutt, who walked in the first but was stranded in the first. Here's the 1-0 on the way. In there for a strike. 1 ball in, 1 strike now. Here's the 1-1 on its way. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike is on its way. Swinging through it there was Honeycutt. 2-2 now. 2-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the second. 3 runs already in for the Red Hawks. Answering those 3 runs in the first from the Eagles. Here's the hit pitch. It's going to be hit to the left side and drops for a hit. Here's a single RBI there for Honeycutt. And incoming to score was Andrews. Now the Red Hawks are taking the lead. 4-3 here and doing it all with 2 outs in the inning. welcome back. Here as the meeting on the mound is over.
Now batting number 4, Lane Jones.
4-3 here. Red Hawks have scored 4. Lane Jones will come in. He get into a fielder's choice in the first. Now bats here in the second. And we're back to action here now. Ball hit to the left side. Hip's going to try to get to it. I don't know if he can get it across the diamond in time. He's going to be safe on an infield single there by Jones and brings in Condre. He grounded out to the shortstop in the first. The pitch to Jones in there for a strike. 0-1 now. One's on the way. Swinging through it there is Condre. (0-2) now on Condre. 2 outs here in the inning, but 4 runs already scored. Here's a ball fouled off to the right side. (0-2) on its way to Condre. Back up the middle, knocked off the glove of Carlton. And Wallace has got to charge it. He's not going to be able to make the play. It's going to be an infield single. And the bases will be loaded again as the Red Hawks have batted around here in the second.
Now batting number 19, Devin Maxwell.
And they're going to bring in Devin Maxwell, who Maxwell singled here in the second inning and scored this inning. He got things started. Here's the first one to Maxwell. 0-1 now on Maxwell. Bases are loaded here, 4-3. Already 4 runs already in for the Red Hawks. 0-2 now on Maxwell. Here's the 0-2 on its way. High fly ball off to the right, but foul. We'll do the 0-2 again. It's on its way from Carlton. In there for strike 3, but not before the Red Hawks answer with 4 themselves. We're going to the bottom of the second. It's a 4-3 ball game. Stay with us here at Lake Area Sports.
Inside, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 5.
And welcome back here. Landon Dotson will be leading off for the Eagles, trailing here 4-3 in the bottom of the second. First one downstairs, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 downstairs, 2-0 now. On the way to Dotson, upstairs, 3-0. Here's a 3-0 in there for strike number 1. 3 balls in, 1 strike now here on Dotson. Three one on its way to Dotson. It's on the outside corner, called a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Merriman needs 23 pitches to get through that first. That works here in the second with a 4-3 lead. Dotson hit it off to the right side. It will stay fair for out number 1 on the Eagles here in the second.
Now batting.
Brings in number 11, Dylan Strain. He'll be followed by the leadoff batter, Brooks Hip. Here's the first one to Strain, swinging through it, 0-1 now on Strain. One here on Strain. Merriman will step off. One on Dylan Strain's on the way from Merriman. It's in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Two now here on Strain. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 on its way. It's hit to the left side. Move the left fielder back. He'll go, and he'll make it on the run for out number 2. Hit there by Strain, but just right at the left fielder. He's in the leadoff batter, Brooks Hip. He flew out to right field in the first. Here's the first one to Hip. It's downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes here on Hip. With the Red Hawks leading here 4-3. Ball upstairs, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch to Hip, and there for a strike. 2-1 now on Brooks Hip. On deck is Keegan Tao. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Here's the pitch, and swinging through it there was Hip. He'll foul it off. 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Inside, 3-2 now. Oh, actually it hit him, excuse me. It hit him in the arm. So that'll bring in Keegan
Now
Towle.
batting number 23, Keegan Towle.
Towle struck out in the first. Eagles scored 3 runs in the first on 2 outs. And back to the top of the lineup here with Hip and Towle and Carlton for the Eagles. Hip is getting a good lead there. First pitch will be on its way here to Towle. There's a pickoff over to first. Marion Mill Cubs set of the numbers. Good lead over there by Hip. They'll check on him again. There by Hip. Ball outside. Here's a quick pick off the first. He'll get back easily. 1-0 now. Merriman comes set. They'll pick it back over there again. He'll be back. Here's a pitch on its way. It's outside. There's a throw to second. It's not going to be in time. 2-0. That was more like a pitch out there to try to get Hip at second. Now here on Towle with Carlton on deck. Upstairs, 3-0 now. On its way here to Towle. It's downstairs. They're going to say got him at third on the throw to third, and that's going to end the inning. Stay with us here at Lake Area Sports. We'll be back for the top of the third.
01-884-6018 to book yours today.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
And welcome back here as we get to the third inning here. Brings up Gabe Duvall, Logan Strack, and Tristan Williams. Duvall struck out in the first, or in the second. And now bats here in the third. 4-3 here in this one here. Upstairs, 1-0 now to Duvall. One O's on its way in there for a ball. 2-0 now. On the way upstairs. 3-0. Ball 4. Brings in Logan Strack. He was hit by the pitch and scored there in the second. Now here's the bunt. And Strack's going to be hit.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a trust.
All right, we're back here as Logan Strack walked that one off. We had a mound visit as well. Still can't get the ball game going because we getting everything ready to go. All right, we're back to action now. Here's a pitch in the dirt, 1-0 now. And his batting is Tristan Williams. Williams struck out in the second. Runners now at second and third here. 2-0 now. Two balls, no strike. Here's a square to bunt, and he can't get it down. Gets past the catcher. And coming in to score will be Logan Strack. It'll make it 5-3. And the count is 3-0 or 2-1. I can't really see out there. I think it's 2-1. And the runner will score, so he's 5-0 or 5-3 Red Hawks here. So it's 2-1 on the batter, Williams, with now Strack at third. Umpire just confirmed it is 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's another square to bunt. Downstairs, 3-1. Balls, 1 strike. Here's a pitch. 3-2 now. Three balls, 2 strikes on its way from Carlton. Downstairs, ball 4 gets past the catcher. And here's the run. They'll score, making it 6-3. And no out still. Caleb Freeman will be the batter here on the walk there. Another run came in to score. That was Strack, who was hit by the pitch. Now top of the lineup is Caleb Freeman. He struck out in the first, hit by the pitch in the second. Now bats here in the third with his team leading here 6-3. Upstairs, 1-0 now. Looks like we've got a catcher change, so stay with us here. We'll be back.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River has offered up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com.
And at Red River, we deliver.
The lack of access to high-speed broadband is more than just being unable to stream content or browse the internet. The adverse effects can be felt across many areas, including education, healthcare, and economic development. While progress has been made to bridge the digital divide, there are those who are dedicated to providing high-speed broadband to the underserved areas of rural America. Petit Jean Electric Cooperative and Petit Jean Fiber provides the services and technical support needed for the implementation of these high-speed broadband networks, which are critical to maintaining economic vitality.
For me, I think this is one of the greatest privileges of my life, is to be a champion for the growth of our nation, to move through this divide and truly all of us connect together and live and exist as a peaceful people that are only seeking prosperity for all.
Visit petitjeanfiber.com to learn more.
All right, we're back here. Caleb Freeman's still in the box. We got a new catcher. It's Brooks Hip. Carlton's still on the mound here. Here's the 1-0 on the way. Here's a bunt out in front of the plate. Go to first will be the only play for out number 1. It'll be a sacrifice bunt there for out number 1 of this inning after already 2 runs have scored.
Number 6, Jax Andrews.
Brings in Jax Andrews. He singled and doubled. That's 3 RBIs with 1 run to go with it. Infield is in for the Eagles. There for a strike. 0-1 now. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 on its way. High fly ball left field. Gets over the left fielder's head. It'll plate one. Another RBI there for Jax Andrews. And makes it 7-3. The Redhawks here. Gonna bring in Lane Honeycutt. He's the DH today. He's walked in the first, singled in the second. Now bats in the third with his team leading here 7-3. First one was a strike there on Honeycutt. Here's the next one too, Honeycutt on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One on its way from Carlton. Downstairs, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Here's the pitch to Honeycutt. Downstairs, 3, it's called a strike, 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And up to the left side. Third baseman's going to field it. Hewitt across the diamond for out number 2. Run comes in. Makes it 8-3. Good pick there by
Now
Bo Hip.
batting number 4, Lane Jones.
Coming in to score there was Freeman. This will be a 5-3 RBI there for Honeycutt, and that'll bring in Lane Jones. He fielder's choice in the first, singled in the second, now bats here in the third. Here's a long fly ball to the center field. Injures all up under it. It's going to be out number 3, but not before the Redhawks had 4 more to make it 8-3. So stay with us here. We'll be back.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
The state's best baseball and softball teams are back in Conway this summer as the Centennial Bank State Baseball and Softball Championships are live on Arkansas PBS Sports.
That one is lifted to left, and it is gone.
Sends this into center field. It's a walk-off for the Warriors' first state championship.
For a complete schedule and all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Over the years, I've talked a lot about the Everett difference, but if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you may not know what that means. It means a different way of treating customers. It means a different approach to service. It means making a difference in the communities we're blessed to serve. The Everett difference isn't just something we talk about, you'll feel it when you're here. We invite you to come discover the difference for yourself at Everett Buick GMC.
And we are back here for the bottom of the third. Jacob Carlton will lead off. He singled and scored in the first. Now bats here in the third. Here's a ball hit to the right side. It's going to get down for a single now. Carlton's going to round third first, but he's going to ease up and pull back. Chandler Smith will be your batter. He was hit by the pitch and scored in the first. Here's the first one to Smith downstairs, 1-0. Here on Smith. Pitch from Merriman inside, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes here with no outs here in the fifth. Strike one, 2 balls, 1 strike now. Here's the 2-1. It's outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three-1 here on Smith. Downstairs, ball 4. Runners at first and second now for the West Side Eagles. That's going to bring in Ty Hewitt.
Now batting number 4, Ty Hewitt.
He singled an RBI there in the first and later scored on a wild pitch. Hewitt steps in the box here. Merriman comes set at the numbers. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Hewitt squares the bunt, gets past the catcher. He got the bunt back, and so it's 2-0 now on Hewitt. Looks like we got a coach's visit. We'll take it with them. Stay with us here. We'll be back.
In the heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petty Jean Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships, and that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petty Jean Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petty Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboysChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
And welcome back here. We got a pitching change, a lot of position changes as well. Jude Condre comes in to pitch. The DH, Lane Honeycutt, goes to first. Jack Sanders comes to catch. And Lane Jones, the catcher, goes to shortstop. So and the count was 2-0 here on Hewitt. Now it's 3-0 on Hewitt. On deck is Grayson Enzer. So 3-0 on Hewitt with runners at second and third. And here's a 3-0. It's downstairs. Ball 4. Bases are now loaded with no outs. And that's going to bring in Grayson Enzer.
Now batting number 15, Grayson Enzer.
He walked in the first and was stranded in the first. Now bats here in the fourth, or in the third. Here's the first one from Condre to Enzer. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 on its way. In there for strike. 1 ball and 1 strike now. excuse me, 0-2 now. That was a little nasty curveball there from Condre. Enzer going on the outside corner now to Enzer, outside pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes now here on Enzer. Ball hit to the right side. Let's see if they're going to come home. They're not. They're going to allow the run for the out. Carlton will score. There'll be a sacrifice there by Enzer. 1 run will score. Now 1 out here in the bottom half
12, Bo Hip.
of the third, with the Eagles plating 1, making it 8-4, and brings in Bo Hip now. He struck out in the first. Here's the first pitch to Hip. Swinging through it. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 on its way. Swinging through it, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 on the way to Hip. Swinging through it, out number 2.
Now batting number 32, Landon Dodson.
Brings in Landon Dodson. He hit to the first baseman in the second for the first out of the second inning. Now he bats here with runners at second and third, with his team trailing here 8-4. Here's the first one to Dodson. He'll swing through it and foul it off. 0-1 now. Here's the 0-1 to Dodson. Upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike now. Here's the 1-1 on the way to Dodson. It's hit up the middle, right at Jones. He bobbles it across the diamond, and he's going to be out. Well, go to the top of the fourth with the Eagles trailing here to the Redhawks 8-4.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service.
And welcome back here. Leading off for the Red Hawks will be Jude Condre. He fielder's choice in the first and singled here in the third. Now bats here in the fourth. The Red Hawks leading here 8-4. First one in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swinging through it. 0-2. Two upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a 1-2 hit down the third baseline. And gets through. Kept making the play there was the third baseman, and we'll have an infield single there for Condre.
Now batting number 19, Devin.
Here's the bunt. Out off. Back behind us. 0-1 now. One will be on its way from Carlton. Here's the 0-1. It's bunted to the right side. Carlton's going to take it himself, and out number 1 there for the Eagles.
Now batting number 14, Gabe Duvall.
Go down as a sacrifice there, but moving the runner to Contre to second. And that brings in Gabe Duvall, who singled and struck out this game and also has a score to his total. Upstairs, 1-0. There's the 1-0 hit to the right side. Wallace is going to take it himself, and 4-3 on the putout. Runner goes to third. Out number 2 here for the
now
Red Hawks.
Batting number 7, Logan Strack.
Brings in Logan Strack. He has struck out in the second and walked and scored in the third. Here's the first one, 2 strikes. Swinging through it there was Strack. 0-1 now on Strack. One from Carlton's to Strack. Swung through it, 0-2 now. 1-2 upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here on strike. Here's the pitch. Ball back up the middle. Carlton can't make the play. Wallace is going to have to come get it. He can't get it either. And that'll be another run for the Red Hawks here, making it 9-3. RBI single there for strike. Scoring Jude Condre.
Now batting number 16, Tristan Williams.
Brings in Tristan Williams. Quickly 0-1 and 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. High fly ball on the infield. Looks like Hewitt's going to take it himself, and that's going to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Stay with us here.
Can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a trust.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River is offering up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com.
And at Red River, we deliver.
Brings in number 11, Dylan Strain, as we get the bottom of the 4th inning started. Still pitching for the Red Hawks is Jude Condre. Here's the pitch in there for Strain. Curveball that's going to stay up on the zone. 1-0 now here on Strain. Here's the 1-0 on its way. In there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike now on Strain. Here's the 1-1, swinging through it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One, 2 on its way, outside 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes now on the way. Swinging through it there was Strain. He'll be out. As Andrews tagged him there for out number 1 on the drop 3rd strike.
Now batting number 7, Brooks Hip.
Brings in Brooks Hip. He flew out in the 1st and hit by the pitch and was caught stealing in the 2nd. Condre comes sit at the belt. Here's the pitch to Hip. Downstairs, 1-0. Hip's ready, so is Condre. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0 now on Hip. Two balls, no strikes on its way in there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Brooks Hip. Here's the 2-1 on its way. Upstairs, 3-1 now. Here's the 3-1 on its way. Outside corner, 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Walk there by Hip. His first
Now
time.
batting number 23, Keegan Tao.
Brings in number 23, Keegan Tao. He struck out in the first and walked in the second. Now bats here in the fourth. First one in there for a strike. 0-1 now on Tao. Here's the 0-1 now to Tao. He'll step off there. It was Condre. He'll redo it again. Looked Hip back. Here's the 0-1 outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Hip. Or on Tao, excuse me. One will be on the way. Good lead there by Hip. Upstairs, 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2-2 now. Two twos on its way. Pick off the first before the pitch. Two balls, 2 strike. Here's the pitch. It's hit to the left side and through for Keegan Tao. Runners will only go up 1 there, so a single there for Tao. And brings in Jacob Carlton,
Now batting number 52, Jacob Carlton.
who has singled and scored both times here in this game. Carlton steps in the box. 1 out here in the fourth. Runners at second and first and second. Outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 on its way to Carlton. Check on the runner first before they do it. now visits over here. 1-0 here on Carlton. Here's the 1-0. Hit to the center field. It's going to get down. It's going to go to the wall. One run's going to score. Maybe two. It's in on Towle can get it around the third, and one run has scored. And Towle's going to hold up at third for the Eagles. A stand-up double RBI there for Jacob Carlton. Plating Brooks Hip.
Chandler Smith.
Brings in Chandler Smith. He has again been hit by the pitch and scored and walked for these Eagles. Smith will step in here, and 9-5 here in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 1-0 now. 1-0 here on Chandler Smith. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-0 now on Smith. Two balls, no strikes here. Here's a bunt by Smith. He'll pull it back. It'll be called a ball. 3-0 now on Smith. On deck is Ty Hewitt. Now here on Smith. He punts, pulls it back. 3-1 now. On that, he was taken all the way on that pitch. Three balls, one strike here on Chandler Smith. Ball down's in there for a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. One out here in the fourth. One run already across for these Eagles. You got runners at second and third. The runner at second is Carlton. Runner at third is Towle. Smith at the dish. 3-2 on him. Here's the pitch. Ball hit down the left field line, but foul. Wow. Scranton has knocked off the Bradley Bears 4-2. They will be going on to play Taylor at UCA next week. There's a walk there by Chandler Smith. One out now. Still.
Now batting number 4, Ty Hewitt.
Bases will be loaded for Ty Hewitt. He was single RBI in the first and scored. Walked in the third. Now bats here in the fourth. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach. Is coming out to talk. We'll take it with him. Stay with us.
The lack of access to high-speed broadband is more than just being unable to stream content or browse the internet. The adverse effects can be felt across many areas, including education, healthcare, and economic development. While progress has been made to bridge the digital divide, there are those who are dedicated to providing high-speed broadband to the underserved areas of rural America. Petit Jean Electric Cooperative and Petit Jean Fiber provides the services and technical support needed for the implementation of these high-speed broadband networks, which are critical to maintaining economic vitality.
For me, I think this is one of the greatest privileges of my life, is to be a champion for the growth of our nation, to move through this divide and truly all of us connect together and live and exist as a peaceful people that are only seeking.
And we are back here. Meeting's all mounds over with. And we got bases loaded with Ty Hewitt at the plate. Condre's still on the mound. Here's a ball hit to the left side through the foul. 6-0. One run's going to score. That's all they're going to be able to get is one run. But that's still going to be one out here as the Eagles have added another one there by Ty Hewitt, making it 9-6. Brings in Grayson Inzer here with one out. Inzer steps in with a walk and a sacrifice RBI. Inzer now, first pitch to Inzer. He fouls it off to the right side. 0-1. Oh, 1 here with 1 out. Top bottom of the 4th. 2 runs already across. Here's a pick to third. He'll get back easily. Scoring already has been Hip and Towel. Bases are loaded. You got Carlton at third, Smith at second, Hewitt for the first. Inzer at the plate. 0-1 on Inzer. 0-2 now on Inzer. Oh, 2 here on Grayson Inzer with 1 out and bases loaded. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch to Inzer. Swinging through it is Inzer for out number 2.
Now batting number 31, Anthony Antonassi.
Anthony Antonassi will tries to swing for Bo Hip, and I figure Bo Hip's going to re-enter. Antonassi will hit for Hip, who struck out twice. So this will be his at bat here with bases loaded. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th for these Eagles, trailing here 9-6. Here's the first one to Antonassi. It's outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 on its way from Condre to Antonassi. Here's a pitch, and it's fouled off. 1 ball and 1 strike now. One ball, 1 strike now to Antonassi. Ball downstairs, 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here at the bottom of the 4th. Bases are loaded. Antanassi's up. Outside, 3-1 now on Antonassi with Dotson on deck. Three balls, 1 strike here on Antonassi. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs. Ball 4. The Eagles will play Carlton there on the walk, and that'll make it 9-7. And bringing up in Landon Dotson. Dotson has reached or grounded out to the the first baseman and the shortstop on the day. There's 2 outs here, and it's a 9-7 ball game. 3 runs already in for these Eagles. Here's the first one to Dotson. Upstairs, 1-0 now on Dotson. To Dotson on the way. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Here's the 1-1 on its way. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes here on Dotson with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Dotson pops it up on the infield. Condre's going to take it himself. They're going to get out of the inning with bases loaded jam. We're going to the 5th. Stay with us here at Lake Area Sports.
Prosperity for all.
Visit PettyGeneFiber.com to learn more.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
The state's best baseball and softball teams are back in Conway this summer as the Centennial Bank State Baseball and Softball Championships are live on Arkansas PBS Sports.
That one is lifted to left, and it is gone.
Sends this into center field. It's a walk-off for the Warriors' first state championship.
For a complete schedule and all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Over the years, I've talked a lot about the Everett difference, but if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you may.
And welcome back here as we get things started here in the top of the 5th. Carlton's still on the mound. Here's a high fly ball. Carlton's going to take it himself. That was Freeman batting. And Jack Sanders now will be the hitter. He's been the hot hitter for these
Now batting number 6, Jack Sanders.
Red Hawks. He singled in the first, doubled in the second, which plated 3 RBIs, doubled in the third with another RBI. So he's got 4 RBIs, 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a single. He has been the hot hitter for these Red Hawks. Ball downstairs, 1-0 now. One out now. I'm going to fix that board. Sorry about that. 1 out, 1-1 count here as Andrews let that one go through. Here's the 1-1 on its way from Carlton. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes. Carlton into the inning with 86 pitches under his belt. Here's a fouled off right back in front of us. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2 now. Two delivery is on its way. High fly ball that's going to get out of play. Here's the 2-2 on its way. Swinging through it was Andrews for out number 2 on the Red Hawks. Brings in number 15, Lane Honeycutt. He's walked in the first, singled into the second, and grounded out to the third baseman in the third on the fielder's choice RBI. Now bats here in the fifth with 2 outs. First one in there for a strike, 0-1 now. Here's the 0-1 on its way from Carlton and fouled off, 0-2 now. Oh, 2 delivery from Carlton on its way to Honeycutt upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 in there for strike 3. Ends the inning with a strikeout. 2 strikeouts out of the inning. No runs, no hits. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th. Stay with us here, Lake Area Sports.
Not know what that means. It means a different way of treating customers. It means a different approach to service. It means making a difference in the communities we're blessed to serve. The Everett difference isn't just something we talk about, you'll feel it when you're here. We invite you to come discover the difference for yourself at Everett Buick GMC.
In the heart.
And welcome back here as the Eagles will come to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. Dylan Strain will be your batter. He flew out in the second and struck out in the 4th. Now bats here in the 5th. He led off the inning in the 4th as the Eagles went all the way around the lineup there, producing 40 pitches there for Condre. He'll start the inning with 52 and starts number 53 with a strike. Here's the 0-1 on its way. Swinging through it was Strain, 0-2 now. Oh, 2 on its way to Strain. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Strain. One ball, 2 strikes on its way to Strain. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 on its way to Strain. Hit back up the middle at Jones. Jones fields it, bobbles it. Across the diamond, he's going to be safe. And he's got to get back to the bag. He'll be safe. He's in number 7, Brooks Hip here with no outs here in the 5th. Hip has flew out to in the 1st. Hit by the pitch in the 2nd. Reached on a walk in the 4th and scored in the 4th. Now bats here in the 5th with no outs. And the runner at 1st in Dylan Strain, who reached on an error there by Jones. Here's the first one to Hip. It's in there for a strike. 0-1 now on Hip. On its way to Brooks Hip. Pretty big lead out there for Strain. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike now. One ball, 1 strike here on Brooks Hip. Bottom of the 5th, no outs. Here's the pitch. Hip didn't chase it. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a beautiful curveball by Contre. He just can't. It breaks late. I mean, it's right there and then it breaks. Shift is on for the Redhawks too. They got the second baseman in almost right field. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Three balls and 1 strike here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Hip. It's upstairs. Ball 4. Error and a walk is going to produce a mound visit. We'll be right back.
Of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships, and that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petit Jean Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petit Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboyChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval. Then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer.
And welcome back here. We've got a new pitcher. It's Caleb Freeman for the Redhawks with no outs here in the 5th. Runners at first and second. Runner at first is Hip. Runner at second is Dylan Strain. The batter is Keegan Tao. Ball's hit to the right side. Right fielder is going to make the snag. Throw back to second for out number 1. He hit it to the right side on the nose, but the right fielder was just riding in the right spot. That was Duvall.
52, Jacob Carlton.
Now brings in Jacob Carlton here with one out. Carlton has singled in the first and scored, singled in the fourth and scored, doubled in the singled in the third and scored, doubled in the fourth and scored. Now bats here in the fifth. Ball outside, 1-0 now here on Carlton. The Redhawks are wanting to be very cautious with Carlton. Owning this 9-7 lead. On deck is Chandler Smith. There's 1-0 upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. Bottom of the fifth. Carlton at the plate. Here's a little nubber at the plate. Only play they're going to have is a third, and he's going to be out at third. And Carlton just nubbed one at the plate. 2 outs now. The runner at third is out. That would be Strain. So 2 outs now on the Eagles. So our batter will be Chandler Smith. He was hit by the pitch and scored in the first, walked in the third, walked in the fourth. Now bats here in the fifth. With the Eagles trailing here 9-7. Smith at the plate, hit at second, Carlton at first. Here's the pitch, upstairs, 1-0. Chandler Smith's ready. Here's the 1-0 from Freeman. Outside, 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 on its way downstairs. 3-0 gets past the catcher. Now they got Carlton hung up at first. He's going to get back easily. 3-0 now with 2 outs. Runner at third is Hip. Runner at first is Carlton. Carlton wasn't watching his runner in front of him. He should have been at second in my book. Rio with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Runners at first and third. Smith at the plate with 3-0. That's a balk. Yes, it is. Eagles will plate Hip. And coming in to score will be Hip. Going to second will be Carlton. It's a 9-8 ball game here. A 3-0 count here on Chandler Smith with 2 outs. Here's a 3-0 on the way to Chandler Smith, in there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Chandler Smith. Freeman on the mound. Carlton at second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. 1-run ball game. Here's pitch. Hit to the right side. Going to have to get down. Free. Honeycutt makes a good opportunity to try to get it, but it gets off out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Smith. Swinging through it was Smith. We'll go to the top of the 6th with the Red Hawks holding that 1-run lead. We'll be back.
Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less.
And welcome back here to Westside High School. We're in the top of the 6th inning, 9-8 ball game. Lane Jones will be your batter. Jones has had a fielder's choice in the first, singled in the second, and singled in the 4th. Now bats here in the 6th. Quickly 2-0 here on Jones. Carlton is now at 101. He started this inning at 199. 3-0 now on Jones. 3-0's on his way there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Carlton can only get 110. So Carlton will probably be last inning for Carlton. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. He can start the bat at 109 and still finish it. Here's the 3-2 on its way to the right side. Across the diamond and can't get it. Here's the first baseman hip. The runner will scatter up to second. No outs here with a runner at second, and trying to get that insurance run in is the Red Hawks. Brings in number 10, Jude Condre. Condre, 6-3 put out, single in the second, and 1 unassisted and sacrifice in the 4th. Here's the bunt. It's past hip. The runner don't advance. 1-0 now. Now here on Condre. Here's pitch. Ball bunted to the left side, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One ball, 1 strike here is Condre at the plate. Jones at second. Got him to the move there. Got him to third. He is going to be out. at third after being picked off there by Carlton. Still a 1-1 count here on Condre with one out now in the inning as Carlton picks him off at first. Or at third, excuse me. One ball, one strike pitch. Hammered a foul off of Condre's foot. It's one of them stingers that goes right off the front of your foot there. It hurts. One ball and two strikes here on Condre with one out here in the sixth. Here's a pitch. In there for strike three. Two outs now for the Eagles. I'm not for sure how many pitches Carlton's setting at here. Carlton must be in the limit there, so he will stay on the mound. Here's the 1-0 pitch here to Maxwell. Here's a high fly ball to Enzer. Enzer's on the run, catches it, and we are going to the bottom of the sixth with a 9-8 ball game. Stay with us here at Lake Area Sports. You don't want to miss the end of this one.
Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a trust.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River is offering up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com.
And at Red River, we deliver.
The lack of access to high-speed broadband is more than just being unable to stream content or browse the internet. The adverse effects can be felt across many areas, including education, healthcare, and economic development. While progress has been made to bridge the digital divide, there are those who are dedicated to providing high-speed.
And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning, Ty Hewitt will be your batter. He singled into first and walked in the third and singled in the fourth. He has 2 RBIs to his credit today, so he's 2 for 2 with a walk. Still on the mound is Freeman. First one in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 downstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here on Hewitt. In there for a strike, 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes here on Hewitt. Here's a ball hit down the left field line. It gets down. He's going to round first. Heading to second. And maybe going to try to go with triple. He's coming in. He's going to be safe at third. Stand up triple there for Ty Hewitt here in the 6th inning. And here we go. The Eagles have got something cooking. I've got something cooking. Grayson Injure walked in the first, sacrificed RBI in the third, struck out in the fourth. Now bats here in the fifth, on the sixth, with no outs. Tying run at 90 feet away from the plate. Injure squares the bunt, ball downstairs, 1-0, gets past the catcher. Runner will not come in. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes here on Inser with no outs. Was tripled by Ty Hewitt. He's standing at third. He is the tying run, 90 feet away. Here's a pitch. Hit down the third baseline. It's going to be safe at first. The run's going to come in and score. And the Eagles have tied it up. And no outs here, and the Eagles have knotted this up on a single or infield single there by Grayson Inzer, and he'll be credited with the RBI. Tied at 9 now, brings in Bo Hip with no outs. 9-9 in the sixth. Eagles have led in the first and then trailed the rest of the way here to the sixth. Still no outs with Bo Hip at the plate, who was pitch hit for in the fourth. He has struck out both times. Ball in there for a strike. 0-1 now. Good lead there by Grayson Inzer, who is a leading run. Here's a ball hit to the right side. It's going to get out of play. 1 ball, 0-2 now on Hip. Here's the 0-2 to Hip, and back over there to the first. Here's the 0-2 on its way. Downstairs, gets up in front of the catcher. Catcher's going to come up throwing, and Inser's going to be safe at second on the wild pitch there by Freeman. One ball, 2 strikes here on Hip. The time we'll go ahead run is at second base. Here's a pitch hit to the right side off the screen and foul. Here's a pitch to Hip and swings through it. And they're going to say, was it fouled? I guess it was fouled. We will have a conference now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The meeting's over. They're going to say it was a foul ball. Catcher did not catch it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inzer at second, 180 foot away from taking the lead for these Eagles. It'll be their first lead since the first inning. They're leading 3-0. They scored 3 in the first, 1 in the fourth, or the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 already here in the sixth. To make it a 9-9 ball game with no outs. Ball gets past the catcher. And it's a 3 ball, 2 strike count. The Eagles are 90 feet away from taking the lead here with no outs here in the sixth. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs here on Hip. Great battle for Hip against, and a strikeout there for Freeman. That's a good battle going on between Hip and Freeman. That's going to bring up Landon Dotson.
Now batting number 32, Landon Dotson.
Dotson, 3 unassisted in the second. Third inning, 6-3 put out and flew out to the pitcher in the fourth. Now bats here in the fifth sixth with 1 out on the board for the Eagles. Here's a ball hit through the 5-6-0. It's got through. Eagles take the lead 10-9 on a single RBI by Landon Dotson.
Broadband to the underserved areas of rural America. Petit Jean Electric Cooperative and Petit Jean Fiber provides the services and technical support needed for the implementation of these high-speed broadband networks, which are critical to maintaining economic vitality.
For me, I think this is one of the greatest privileges of my life, is to be a champion for the growth of our nation, to move through this divide and truly all of us connect together and live and exist as a peaceful people that are only seeking prosperity for all.
Visit PettyJeanFiber.com to learn more.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
The state's best baseball and softball teams are back in Conway this summer as the Centennial Bank State Baseball and Softball Championships are live on Arkansas PBS Sports.
That one is lifted to left, and it is gone.
Sends this into center field. It's a walk-off for the Warriors' first state championship.
For a complete schedule and all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Over the years, I've talked a lot about the Everett difference, but if you haven't experienced it firsthand,
And we are back here. Sorry about having to jump off there. That's going to be scored in error. So runners at first and second for Brooks Hip, the leadoff batter. The new pitcher is number 18, or excuse me, 19. Tevin Maxwell is the new pitcher. Count is 1-1 here on Hip. Still 10-9 Eagles, that they've taken the lead here. Inside, hit by the pitch. Bases are now loaded with one out, and you're bringing in Keegan
Now
Tao.
batting number 23, Keegan Tao.
Here's the pitch. Tao hits it to the left side, fielded there by the third baseman. He's going to go to first for the out, but not for another run. Comes in and scores. That'll be a sacrifice there.
Now batting number 52,
RBI.
Jacob Carlton.
One more run will come on the board. I figure they're going to probably walk Carlton here. 11-9. There it is. I figured the walk was coming there. The intentional walk. Carlton had singled and scored in the first. Singled and scored in the third. Doubled and scored in the third, or in the fourth. Fielder's choice in the fifth. Now just got walked. And bases will be loaded. Hit by pitch by Tanner Smith. It'll be a walk by Tanner Smith. A walk and a strikeout. Now bats here in the sixth with a 11-9 lead for these Eagles. With two outs now. Here's a ball hit, and it's going to be foul off of Smith's leg there. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Way back.
One ball, 1 strike here on Smith. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike now. Looking at the Red Hawks lineup, they're in the 7, 8, and 9 position, coming up in the 7th. They know they will need at least 2 to stay and 3 to take the lead on these Eagles, who have battled back here and scored 3 runs this inning to take the 11-9 lead. Inside, dead ball, 1 run will score. And it's going to make it 12-9 Eagles. And looks like we're going to have another
Now
coach's
batting number
visit.
4, Ty Hewitt.
So stay with us. We'll be right back. And we are back here, and the new pitcher will be Jackson Kuhn. He's coming off of the bench to pitch for the Red Hawks. And he come in there to pitch for number 19, Devin Maxwell. So I think he will take his place in the batting lineup. Which Maxwell was the last out of the inning, so we still have 7, 8, 9 coming up in the inning for the Red Hawks. And they're already trailing here 12-9. There is 2 outs, and we are back to where we started this inning at, and it is Ty Hewitt who led off with a triple and a RBI, or triple and a run scored this inning. He is one of the 4 runs who have scored. Now you have Hip at first, you have Carlton at second, you have Smith at first. And the first one was in there for a strike from Jackson Kuhn. Here's the 0-1. It's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jackson Kuhn is a freshman. I do know that. Cool thing about that is my son played travel ball against him. Here's the 1-1 on its way. Swinging through it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strikes on its way to Hewitt. It's out of side. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. 3-2 now here on Hewitt, who has tripled this inning. Here's pitch, swinging through it was Hewitt, and strike out to end the inning, but not before the Eagles can score 4 runs to take the lead going into the top half of the 7th. We'll be back. Stay with us here at Lake Area Sports.
You may not know what that means. It means a different way of treating customers. It means a different approach to service. It means making a difference in the communities we're blessed to serve. The Everett difference isn't just something we talk about. You'll feel it when you're here. We invite you to come discover the difference for yourself at Everett Buick GMC.
In the heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together.
All right, we're back here for the top half of this 7th inning, and the Eagles lead here 12-7. They're 3 outs away from punching their ticket to the state finals since 2010 is the last time the Eagles have been to the state title game. Almost 14 years. Coach Davis was not the coach at the time. So this will be a incredible mark for these Eagles. 1-0. Brooks Hip is new hit pitcher for the Eagles as Jacob Carlton has finished the game with 110 pitches. So Jacob Carlton's evening is over. He goes to short. Hip comes from behind the plate to the mound, and Keegan Tao is on behind the plate now. 1-1 count here on Gabe Duvall. Here's a ball hit to the right side. Inzer all the way, makes the catch. Oh, what a catch there by Grayson Inzer, and he had to go at least 200 foot to make that one. What a catch by Grayson Inzer. And he's in Logan's track. He was hit by the pitch in the second, hit by the pitch in the third, singled in the first, singled in the fourth, and has scored 3 runs this game. 2-0 now here on Strack. Here's the pitch. There's 3 balls, no strikes. Here's a 3-0 on its way from Hip. Outside, 4 pitches, 4 balls there. That'll bring in
Now batting number 16, Tristan Williams.
Tristan Williams. He struck out in the second, reached on a walk and scored in the third, flew out in the fourth, now bats here in the seventh. First one in there for a strike after throwing 4 balls in a row. Here's a strike, 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch on its way. Hit down the left field line. It's down. It'll rattle around, but only runners will not advance but 1 base at a piece there. So single there for Maxwell and brings in Caleb Freeman. He struck out in the first. It was by the pitch in the second and scored. Sacrifice and scored in the third and flew out in the fifth. Now bats here in the seventh with 1 out and his team trailing by 3. He is the tying run. Here's 0-1. It's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One ball, 1 strike. On its way, hit up the middle, right at Carlton. He'll flip it to second for the out and throw it across the diamond. It will not be in time. So it's going to 6-3 put out there for out number 2. Brings in the hottest hitter on the Red Hawks lineup today, Jax Andrews. He singled in the first, double with 3 RBIs in the second, double with an RBI in the third, and struck out in the fifth. So he comes into the box 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs and 1 run scored. Runners at first and third with 2 outs here. On the mound is Brooks Hip versus Jax Andrews. First one in there for a strike, 0-1. Will be on its way momentarily. Here's the 0-1 downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike, top of the 7th, 2 outs. Andrews at the plate. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Andrews. One ball, 2 strikes. Andrews is ready. Hip is ready. Runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. On the way. Hit through the 5-6-0. 1 run will score for these Redhawks. But will not go away. Now batting will be Lane Honeycutt. He has reached on a walk, singled, and had a 5-3 put out with an RBI and a strikeout. Now bats here from the left side. Here's the first one from Hip. Oh, fouled off. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 in and outside corner, but not called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. There's the throw to third. Goes into left field. But the runner's not going to try to score. And my goodness, mass confusion going on there. Now the tying run is at second. Two balls, 1 strike here on Honeycutt. Here's the 2-1 on its way, swinging through it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third is, runner at second is a tying run in Andrews. Here's the 2-2 on its way. Strike 3! The Westside Eagles are going to the state championship on next week. Win victory 209 for Coach Shane Davis at Westside is the sweetest of all. His Westside Eagles are heading to the state finals for the first time under him. These Eagles have been in the semifinals, quarterfinals, but now they finally get over the mountain today as they reach the state finals on next week at UCA. Nemo Vista Redhawks will finish their season 13-14 on the year. The Eagles will move their record all the way to 27-3 as they'll take on the Taylor Tigers next week in the state finals. We're going to go straight down to the main speaker. Here we go.
Please direct your attention to the field for a special presentation by Tournament Director Keith Brown. Westside Eagles, you have earned your ever ride to the finals. Congratulations and good luck.
There, the Everett ride pass to the finals for the Eagles as they will be making their trek down to take on the Taylor Tigers in next week's matchup between the Taylor Tigers and these Eagles. And it's going to be a dandy. I know it will be. Stay with us here just 1 second. I'm working on getting the final presentation here loaded into the system. And give me 1 second and I'll have it loaded here. And there's your state championship game right there. The Taylor Tigers and the Westside Eagles from UCA at Bear Stadium. Once again, congratulations to the Eagles and congratulations to the Tigers. Also, congratulations to the Nemo Vista Redhawks as well as the Conway St. Joe Bulldogs. It has been a great tournament here. For everyone at Lake Area Sports, this is John the Beaters. I'm going to sign off for the last time this year. Y'all have a good night. And God bless.